Who's suing Peloton now?
We have another new lawsuit in the world of Peloton.
That we do.
This time for a slip and fall.
Yeah, so originally this was filed and then instantly withdrawn, but then it was like refiled in a different jurisdiction. So let me pull up the details here. It is now in the Miami-Dade area, which is the county circuit court. So apparently the plaintiff had a horrible accident. She describes it that way.
Okay.
It's not like we know her.
Right.
And she was doing a core workout with the bike. So she says that the shoes were defective and that she is going to sue the shoemaker also. She was getting off the bike to do her core work. And then as she walked to do the floor exercises, she stepped off the Peloton floor mat and fell violently to the floor.
Violently. Okay.
She is suing because neither Peloton or the bike
had warned her about gravity
or the shoes had any warnings regarding the defective nature of the bike or the shoes. So.
Okay. She's represented by Saul Goodman, I assume. So like, if this was a problem, right? Like, there are millions of bikes and shoes out there.
Yeah.
Like, you would think
we would have heard something by now.
Like, this isn't a new piece of equipment. Like, right when there was a problem with the Tread Plus, like, that problem came to light very quickly into the life cycle of the Tread Plus.
It
right?
did.
Where, like, in case their attorney is listening, I'm trying to phrase this as delicately as possible, but last I've checked, shoes aren't exactly new technology.
They are not, but I will say,
Yeah.
bike shoes, cycling shoes,
Right.
are slippery.
Sure.
But you should know that.
I mean, that seems inherent to the product at this point. Like, it's not like we've just came out with those shoes.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it does tell you to be careful somewhere in that product stuff. Now, I don't know if this brand does, because I think it might be a Fila brand, but I can tell you for a fact that when you go to the Peloton studio, if you try to set foot on those stairs in your bike shoes, they will flip out on you.
Right.
I know, because I got chased down by somebody because I did it without thinking. And I was being
Right.
careful, and I knew the risk. It was my risk, like totally on me. But I get it.
Right.
They don't know that I'm not going to sue
They
them
don't know
if
that
I
you're
fall.
Cobalt Crystal.
No, they don't know that
They knew you were Cobalt Crystal.
Oh, stop. But also, there's been times that I've run up the stairs in my cycling shoes from the basement to the kitchen, and I have almost fallen. That's how I learned. Hey, these are slippery. Don't just take off in these.
Yeah.
You can't just go full tilt speed in those. But I will also say, if she was doing a bike boot camp, and I don't know, because she could have been doing a biking class, stopped, and then did a core workout.
Okay.
Nobody necessarily would have warned her, hey, take off your shoes.
Right.
But if she was doing a bike boot camp, they do tell you to take off your shoes in between.
Gotcha.
They do that, and they leave extra time.
Gotcha.
Like, they're like, let's all go to the shoe store and take off our shoes.
And we'll wait while we pretend people take off their shoes.
You have to.
Oh, do you have to?
I mean, it would be so uncomfortable
Would it?
because your feet are not flat like they are
Gotcha.
on a tennis shoe.
I didn't know what move they had you doing. I thought you had to do like sit-ups or something where you'd be like, I can probably do
For
that
this
one.
particular one, maybe.
Yeah.
But even then, getting up and down off the floor
Yeah.
would be dangerous.
Oh,
So yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
But there we are.
And I don't think you can fall violently. Violently, by virtue of definition, implies the use of force. So, like, she fell, and I'm not even saying that the shoes weren't at fault, or the bike wasn't at fault, or the instructor somehow was. I'm not even making that argument. I'm just saying, but nobody exhibited force upon her when she fell.
I mean, if they did, it wasn't Peloton.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, there's a lawsuit for you.
Instructors in the news.